it may not be the right time for him to talk about this, but we got to be honest. If any one of us are walking down the street, doesn't matter where it is, if you're in South Orange, if you're in Maplewood, let's start with South Orange and Maplewood, and this is a South Orange Maplewood online radio experience. I guarantee you, if any white person is walking on Ridgewood Road, for example, and they see someone with a hood, they don't know if the person is white or black, and they see someone with a hood, I guarantee you they're going to cross the street. If it's a black person, the same thing is going to happen. The black person is going to cross the street as well. Mark Cuban is absolutely right. The problem is that, should he have said it in this time? Maybe not. Maybe he selected the wrong time in order to make that statement. But he spoke the truth, as opposed to Donald Sterling and my good friend, Bundin, out there in Nevada, Las Vegas. He spoke the truth. And my other friend out there in Massachusetts, the police commissioner, who called Barack Obama the N-word. There is some validity to what Mark Cuban had to say. When we come back, time check. The time is approximately 9 p.m. That time check is brought to you by Nokia Home Improvements for all your general construction and remodeling job. Nokia Home Improvements, no job is too small. You can call them at 973-592-8493. That's 973-592-8493. We're going to find out what more did Mark Cuban have to say after he made those statements. We'll be right back.
The South Orange Maplewood Community Coalition on Race presents its first annual Cultural Heritage Festival on June 14, 2014 at the Maplewood Memorial Park from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come enjoy food, crafts, and merchandise from the Caribbean, USA, Mexico, Africa, Italy, India, Thailand, Greece, and many other countries. Delight in ethnic dancers and musicians. Partake in free cultural activities of all kinds, including belly dancing, story time, multicultural Zumba, Tai Chi, Limbo, Israeli dancing, origami, face painting, just to name a few, and most of all, admission is free. Dance and sing to the tunes of ethnic performers and music from Britain, Hawaii, Africa, India, Ireland, Dixieland, Japan, and hip-hop. Celebrate the diversity of South Orange and Maplewood and have a fun day for all. Vendor and sponsorship spots are still available. Call 973-761-6116. That's 973-761-6116. Or email info@twotowns.org for more information. Want to learn piano for kids? Then I recommend Wendy Goldstein School of Piano. Wendy Goldstein has been offering piano lessons since 1993 and teaches piano in a very natural way. An alumni of Manhattan School of Music, Wendy creates customized lesson plans for each student and helps bring music alive. Wendy provides you a convenient location, the best value, and the most fun way to learn piano. All ages are welcome and the first lesson is always free. Have questions? Call Wendy at 201-207-5169.
Do you want your kid to run faster with better running form and conditioning for his or her sport? Then Running Development Academy is the place for him or her. Our training packages fix their form and make them run faster. How about training to run a marathon or just run faster in your respective event? Maybe you just want to learn to run properly and lose weight in the process. Our trainers, a former 800 meters track Olympian and an 8 times world record holder in Masters Track and Field, will get you there. Don't delay. Sign up today at runningdevelopmentacademy.com or contact us at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 to learn more.
Are you looking for a professional logo design for your website, brand, or business? Then we are the company you are looking for. We are professional graphic designers, and with our skills, we will design a perfect, high-quality logo for you. We work with standout concepts, nice contrasts, and color balance. Please let us know your text for use in logo, web address, color of logo that you want. We will design 3 variations of your logo for you to choose from for only $99.95, with 100% refund of your $99.95 if you're not satisfied. We provide fast delivery and professional design. We also design any size web banner ad for $35. Call us at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. An operator is standing by to take your call.
Want to take a cruise but don't have a U.S. visa? No problem. Cruise and Rail Travel are experts at cruises that do not require a U.S. visa. Visit www.cruiseandrail.net or call 868-631-8785. Find us on Facebook or drop us a tweet.
Do you want to advertise in the South Orange Maplewood online radio experience? You can reach us at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. An operator is standing by to assist you. For community news, sports, and opinions, call us at 973-327-3626 or log on to SoMore.org. You're listening to the South Orange Maplewood online radio experience. You're listening to the South Orange Maplewood online radio experience. For more, go to SoMore.org to participate in the discussion.
Hello, my friend. It may seem a little strange to have a bear talking to you, but as you well know, these are strange times and tough times, and someone who cares about you wanted me to remind you to hang on, hang in, and have hope. Tough times don't require you to be tough on yourself, and things don't have to be good for you to be great. Have hope. Sometimes having less in life can be worth more. Be proud of who you are. Have hope. Greatness isn't ahead of you, but within you. Don't confuse what you have with who you are, and don't let the past kidnap your future. Have hope. At the end of the day, hope for the best. Make peace with the rest. Leave your fears behind and put your faith in charge. Peace and blessings.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Anselm on the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. Coming to you every Monday through Friday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. That's 8 to 9:30 p.m. You can reach us here at 973-327-3626. That's 973-327-3626. You can like us on Facebook at facebook.com/SoMore Radio. That's facebook.com/SoMore Radio. You can tweet us at SoMore Radio. That's at SoMore Radio. You can send us your email at somore.org@gmail.com. That's somore.org@gmail.com. You can also listen to us on tunein.com. That's TUNEIN.com. You go to tunein.com, you type in South Orange Maplewood in the search box, and you're going to see the logo for the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience comes up, and you can save it to listen to us at future occasions. Now, as we continue with the Mark Cuban discussion and the statements made by Mark Cuban. Now, I want to get 2 different views on Mark Cuban's statement. So many of you may know Bruce Bowen. He's one of the top defensive players for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's what he had to say about Mark Cuban comments.
With the severity of what's going on right now, I'm just, it's still amazing to me that people with authority and the things that they're still continuously saying, with authority comes a lot of responsibility as well. I know we're not going to change the way people think. Now, does it surprise me that someone can think like that? No, it doesn't. But for you to say it at the climax of what's been going on within the NBA the past month, it's just shocking to me that you would do something like that, to make mention about a black kid if he's wearing a hoodie, because guess what? You have a bunch of members on your team that wear hoodies that are considered those guys. And so I don't think he takes into account the power or the magnitude behind his words. The fact that he has Michael Finley right beside him a lot of times when it comes to going to business meetings, a former player there. It's so much to say that you have to take into account that there are many more people listening to this. And even with the white kids with the tattoos, doesn't mean everyone's bad. I think we were taught at a young age that not to judge a book by its cover. And we've seen the detriment of doing that in our society. But for you to do this right now and you to be an owner of a team and you have African Americans on your squad to say something like this, shame on you. That's pure ignorance.
Now, that was Bruce Bowen. Now, Chris Cluey, a former NFL player, he also jumped into the fray. And let's listen to what he had to say.
So Mark Cuban's getting a lot of crap right now for something he said last night, and it goes a little bit like this. I know I'm prejudiced, and I know I'm bigoted in a lot of different ways. If I see a black kid in a hoodie on my side of the street, I'll move to the other side of the street. If I see a white guy with a shaved head and tattoos, on the side he's on now, I'll move back to the other side of the street. None of us have pure thoughts. We all live in glass houses. And a lot of people are upset at Mark for saying this because they think that somehow he's bigoted or he's prejudiced. But the reality is that we all have that little voice inside our head, that voice that tells us, you know, it'd be a great idea to hit your wife with a cast iron frying pan because you don't like the way she made dinner tonight. Or I'm going to scream racial epithets at the top of my lungs at this crowded theater and see what happens. But the difference between us and Donald Sterling is we don't act on that little voice. We listen to it and we say, that is crazy, we're not going to be like that, and then we shove it back into its dark little corner where it belongs. Donald Sterling is a bigot. Donald Sterling is a racist because he has these thoughts and is shown that he is willing to act on them. He has been prejudiced against members of his population who want to live in his housing complex. He has shown in conversations that he does not regret doing this. The only thing he regrets is being found out. The only regrets that people now know that he is publicly a racist, even more so than he was before. So to Mark Cuban, I say, thank you for saying what we all know, but use a little bit more context next time, and hopefully people will understand that this is a quote that has to be taken in context, because we know Mark Cuban isn't a bigot. We know Mark Cuban isn't prejudiced, and the point he's making is a good one. We all have that little voice. We all need to understand that acting on that little voice is what defines us as people. So remember, don't act on that little voice. At least a bad voice. Just ask Donald Sterling.
We are back with you. Well, you know, Mark Cuban is a good guy. And it's sad that he had to speak some truth, and he's getting flack for speaking some truth. But he has to be very careful also. In this, you know what? At the end of the day, many people say that we would like you to speak the truth. Truth to power. That's what they call it. Speak truth to power. I had an attorney friend. He always, when he called me, he said truth to power. Mark Cuban spoke the truth. And he's been vilified for speaking the truth. I mean, we have to be honest about it. It's facts. As a matter of fact, let's use this other example. If a black person goes to a 5-star hotel, and you may have the most expensive room at the hotel, and you get into an elevator with a white female with her pocketbook, when that black male gets into that elevator with that person, it is 99.9% sure that that person is going to clutch your purse. It's going to clutch your purse, right? Now, by me making this statement, you can say, wow, Anselm, how could you judge everyone like that? But it's the truth. Because if I am getting on the elevator and there is just two of us, 99.9% of the time, those individuals clutch your purse. Or if they don't clutch your purse, they get off the elevator. So what does that mean? Does that mean I'm a racist for making that accurate statement?